not talking in the context of the recent layoffs. I'm talking about a
Yeah, yeah,
scenario.
Goenka, please continue.
I was just asking, how do you find Palki as a journalist? How true, how awesome is she? What do you think? To people who have heard from her.
She gives befitting replies, right? She gives befitting replies to all these foreign media outlets. Guys,
Oh,
if you haven't seen her, like I'll ask you to support her because like when we launched Chandrayaan, right? In past we launched Chandrayaan 3, right? So in some British journalists said that like India is not able to build toilets for people and they are sending Chandrayaan 3 and we are sending this to India, that to India. She gave befitting reply of 8 minutes. I really loved that reply, right?
no, she's
So they
very,
are
very,
jealous.
talks
Huh?
very much to the point and very true things, which people should be following. So I love her as a journalist, and that is why I wanted to show you this particular video.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So like support her work because like I am like total fan of her, right?
Scenario where someone else is doing your job and doing it better than you. Not a person or a co-worker, but a software. I'm talking about artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is creating a lot of buzz, also a lot of uncertainty and fear. Will AI tools replace you in the workforce? It's a question we must seriously consider because AI has arrived. It's just getting started. The ball is now in our court. A lot will depend on how we respond to artificial intelligence and how we ensure our survival. I have some scary numbers from a recent survey. Half of the companies using ChatGPT in the US say the chatbot has already replaced workers. That's 50% of the companies saying ChatGPT has replaced existing employees. 50%. And for how long has ChatGPT been around? Just 3 months. In 3 months, it has got 100 million users, and in 3 months, it has begun replacing workers in many companies. What are these companies using ChatGPT for? 66% of them use it for writing code. 58% use them for copywriting and content creation. 57% for customer support and 52% for documentation. I have more numbers. 55% of the employees say ChatGPT's quality of work, employers say ChatGPT's quality of work is excellent. 34% say it's quote unquote very good. And about 90% of the companies already using ChatGPT are very impressed. Employers are happy, employees not so much. In Germany, journalists are at risk of being replaced by ChatGPT. And I'm not the one saying this. These are the words of the CEO of Axel Springer. It's Europe's largest digital publisher, so large that it has more than 15,000 employees. I have a quote from their CEO. This is what he said. There will be significant job reductions in the areas of production, layout, proofreading, and administration. He says AI tools like ChatGPT promise, quote unquote, a revolution in information. And there's more. ChatGPT, he says, will soon be better at the aggregation of information, better than human journalists. These are the words that a journalist never wants to hear. But there's no denying that it's all happening. And not just journalists. AI is coming for everyone, it seems. Well, at least for the white-collar workers. Those who work from office settings, they are the ones at risk. They're more exposed to being replaced by AI tools like ChatGPT. Also, people in the tech sector, those who code, those who are in the customer service sector, artists, lawyers, writers, teachers, traders, and of course, journalists. And if it's any comfort, none of this is new. Think about this. 60% of the jobs that exist today were not even heard of in the 1940s. 60%. And those that did are obsolete today. So you see, our world is always changing. We just happen to be at the cusp of a major change. And we need to know how to respond to this change. How do you respond when your livelihood is at stake? When there's a super technology that could make you redundant? Here's the mantra: adapt. It's not doomsday just yet. If there's one thing humans can do better than AI tools, at least for now, it is to adapt. We can constantly work on ourselves, develop new skills, polish existing skills, be creative, learn about AI tools, get a grasp of how AI functions, make it a co-worker, not see it as a rival. You can work smarter. After all, AI tools need oversight too. ChatGPT's creator and CEO says the chatbot should not be relied on for quote unquote anything important. So AI has its limitations. This is the time to improve the quality of our work, to make sure what we do is more interesting, more valuable than what an AI-powered chatbot can deliver. And that won't happen if we continue freaking out about whether AI will steal our jobs. So take a deep breath and a closer look at what you do. Like they say, it's all about the survival of the fittest.
He is like really, really awesome journalist, right? So guys, this is an exclusive bonus. Like if you are thinking about taking action, right?